Under new government mandates, the legal protection social media platforms once took for granted is now conditional. The shield that protects a company from being sued for what its users posts is now tied to a precise digital timer. On February 10, 2026, the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology notified these amendments to the IT rules. This legal framework is a direct response to the rising threat of deepfakes and AI impersonation. This forces a structural shift in how the internet is moderated. Platforms can no longer be passive hosts. They are now required to deploy automated systems that proactively filter synthetic content before it goes live. If a platform misses a mandatory takedown deadline, it loses its Section 79 safe harbor immunity. Without this protection, a technology company is no longer a neutral intermediary. It becomes legally liable for the synthetic media it hosts. This update makes platform immunity a matter of active compliance. Global tech firms must now carry the legal burden of verifying the authenticity of user-generated content in real time, or face the same prosecution as the creators themselves. The rules focus on synthetically generated information, or SGI. Content is SGI if algorithmically altered to be indistinguishable from a natural person or real-world event. Pure text bypasses this unless paired with synthetic audio or visuals. Good faith routine formatting and accessibility tools are legally exempt. This page from the MIT framework provides the exact list of exceptions. It ensures that standard content optimization, like color adjustment or technical correction, does not trigger a liability event for the platform. By setting boundaries, the law isolates malicious misrepresentation. It targets AI used to deceive audiences, while allowing technological optimization of media to continue. Rule 3.3 mandates preventative action. Platforms must deploy AI filters to scan and intercept unlawful content pre-upload. For permissible synthetic content, transparency is baked in. Visible watermarks and permanent provenance metadata allow law enforcement to trace files back to their generating AI tools. Significant social media intermediaries face higher standards. They must implement a dual verification system. The user must self-disclose any AI use during upload, and the platform must use its own tools to double-check that declaration. Certain content triggers an immediate block. As detailed here, platforms must instantly disable access to non-consensual intimate imagery, child abuse material, and forged electronic records, followed by the immediate suspension of the offending account. This compliance pipeline changes the cost of doing business for social media. To remain legal in India, companies must now fund and maintain a massive localized detection infrastructure capable of processing every upload in real time. While automated filters handle the point of upload, the rules also impose strict operational deadlines for removing content that is already circulating. Under Rule 3.1d, the window for removing unlawful content has been reduced to 3 hours from the moment a platform receives a government order. This is a significant drop from the previous 36-hour limit. To ensure accountability, these rapid orders are highly regulated. The MATI FAQ notes that a takedown intimation can only be issued by an authorized officer holding a rank no lower than Deputy Inspector General of Police. For cases involving deepfake nudity or impersonation of officials, the requirement is even stricter. Platforms have just 2 hours to disable access, a measure intended to prevent viral content from causing irreversible reputational damage. These tight windows create a major bottleneck for smaller apps and regional platforms. Many lack the resources to staff the 24/7 legal and technical teams required to hit a 120-minute turnaround time. These warp speed timelines signal a clear prioritization of public safety. The government is placing the burden of rapid victim protection directly on the companies, regardless of their operational scale. The 2026 amendment attempts to solve the problem of synthetic media with high-speed technical mandates. However, these legal requirements are already testing the limits of current software and hardware. Detection accuracy remains a major friction point. Automated filters can misidentify high-quality deepfakes or incorrectly flag legitimate political satire. This technical struggle carries a high risk of accidental over-censorship. There is also a conflict between traceability and privacy. Digital rights advocates argue that mandatory provenance metadata could function as a backdoor, potentially compromising the end-to-end encryption used by billions of people to communicate securely. The scope of these powers is already being contested. In the High Court of Karnataka, legal challenges are examining whether these rapid takedown mandates could be used to suppress legitimate dissent under the guise of content moderation. The 2026 IT rules force a definitive trade-off. To maintain their legal shield, social media platforms must now accept a strictly regulated ecosystem where they are solely responsible for verifying the authenticity of the information they host.